You've been cold, kind, compassionate, the one everyone can count on, the giver, the helper, the pleaser. You hold it all together, at work, at home, in your relationships. But inside, you're exhausted, resentful, disconnected, and deep down, maybe even angry. Not because you're broken, but because somewhere along the way, you learned that being loved meant being less of yourself. And the truth is, the world benefits from your overgiving. The system benefits from you wearing the mask. People benefit from you playing small. But you're the one paying the price. Today, we're going to talk about how your energy is being drained by old patterns and roles, the masks you've been conditioned to wear, and why you're finally ready to take them off.
Welcome to the Inner Way.
Let's begin with something subtle. Energy. Not just physical energy, like how tired you feel at the end of the day. I'm talking about your emotional energy, your spiritual energy, your life force. Every time you say yes when you mean no, every time you silence your truth to keep the peace, every time you hold space for everyone but yourself, you're leaking energy. And here's what's wild. Some people and systems count on you leaking energy. Why? Because when you overgive, you become easier to control. When you prioritize others' needs, no one has to deal with your boundaries. When you aim to please, no one has to face your truth. Your exhaustion serves their comfort. This isn't random. This was trained into you, often from a very young age. Let's talk about the masks you were taught to wear. The good girl mask. This is the one that smiles, agrees, and never makes a fuss. You are polite, nice, accommodating, but you are also deeply afraid of being rejected, judged, labeled as too much. You learned early that anger was dangerous, that being loud, messy, or emotional meant punishment, or withdrawal of love. The helper mask. This one gets validation from being needed. You feel safest when others depend on you. Your worth is tied to your usefulness. Your energy is spent making sure everyone else is okay. But behind the scenes, you're exhausted, and often feels unseen in your own pain. The strong one mask. This mask never cracks, never asks for help, never shows weakness. You're admired, respected, but also alone. You were taught that vulnerability equals weakness, that emotions are something to handle privately, so you carry the weight of the world, silently. These masks may have helped you survive, but they are not your truth. You were not born to wear masks. You were born to be free. Let's zoom out. We live in a world that benefits from your disconnection. A world that teaches productivity over presence, niceness over honesty, sacrifice over self-honoring. In this world, burnout is glorified. People-pleasing is praised. Overfunctioning is expected. Why? Because it keeps the system running. If you never rest, never say no, never question things, you stay compliant, controllable, predictable. Your silence keeps others comfortable. Your burnout keeps the machine well-oiled. This is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to wake up. What is the cost of all this? Here's what it may look like. Chronic fatigue, resentment in relationships, a deep sense of loneliness, even when surrounded by people. A voice in your head that says, there must be more than this. And that voice, it's your soul. It's not angry with you. It's trying to wake you up. Because your life force was never meant to be drained this way. You are here to be so much more than what this system allows. So how do you begin to take your energy back? Gently, deliberately, with compassion for every part of you that learned to survive by giving too much. Let's talk about some powerful shifts. 1. Stop performing, start feeling. You don't have to smile if you're not okay. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to be on all the time. Let yourself feel. Let yourself be honest with yourself and eventually with others. 2. Reclaim the word no. No is not a rejection. It's a sacred boundary. It says, I value my energy. I deserve rest. I choose myself. Start small. Practice saying no to one thing each day that drains you. 3. Take inventory of where your energy goes. Each day, ask, where did I feel most drained? Who or what pulls at me the most? What activities leave me feeling empty? Then ask, where did I feel most alive? What filled me up today? Use that as your compass. 4. Inner child healing. So often, it's not the adult you who is overgiving. It's the child version of you who still believes love must be earned. Hold your inner child. Talk to them. Tell them you don't have to work for love anymore. You are enough. 5. Unplug from the system that dreams you. This might mean taking a social media break, saying no to hustle culture, resting without guilt, letting go of people who only love the masked version of you. Remember, you are not here to perform. You are here to live. You are allowed to change, even if it disappoints others, even if it means letting go of old roles, even if it makes others uncomfortable, because the real you, the unmasked you, is sacred. And here's the truth. The people who truly love you will celebrate your truth. The systems that fall apart when you set boundaries were never healthy to begin with. And the peace you've been longing for, it's not out there. It's inside of you. It's in the moment you finally say, no more, I choose me. If this video spoke to you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear these words. Let me know in the comments, what mask are you ready to take off? You don't have to go back to who you were. You are allowed to evolve. This is the inner way. Until next time, go gently and come home to yourself.